What's up guys, welcome back to another Gwent video, and in today's video I wanted to take a look at a buffed leader for Syndicate in this patch, and that is Off the Books. So Off the Books in this patch got a buff and a small nerf. The big buff is that it now has 4 charges instead of 3, which means you can get 8 coins overall with the active order abilities, which is pretty good. And it still retains its passive, which is all tributes cost 1 less coin. Now the small nerf though is because obviously it has now 4 charges, they reduced the provision bonus it gives from 16 to 15. So I wanted to try to see if this leader ability could potentially compete with Jackpot, because we all know how powerful Jackpot is right now. It is easily the best Syndicate leader in the game because of its passive and because of its amazing passive and how so many cards like profit cards can get benefits from it, and the fact that you do not have to worry about over profiting with any of your units. Pretty powerful in that sense. And also you get to run like really busted gold cards like Dijkstra and stuff, right? So anyway, other than that, the other nerf to Syndicate was the nerf to King of Beggars. So King of Beggars now is a 1 strength card. So this guy's received what, 3 nerfs now? He used to be 3 for 10. Then he became 3 for 12, and the counter was supposedly nerfed, but I don't think this is a nerf. I think this is actually a buff, and then he got pushed down to 1 strength. So I do think King of Beggars, by the way, is still an extremely powerful card. I think that the main reason this card, in my opinion, is extremely busted is because of this counter right here. 12 counter is insanely powerful. You get so many coins refunded back. It's really powerful. Like, this card is just super powerful in my opinion. Now let's talk about the deck itself. Now I always felt that Off the Books works quite well with Bounty. Just gives you that flexibility. My last Off the Books deck I think I made was back when the final expansion for Price of Power came out, when they introduced I think it was when they introduced the final tribute cards like Brute and all. So I made a Off the Books deck back then, which actually performed pretty well in like the first day of the patch, which was pretty fun. So yeah, let's look at the cards. Tiger's Eye, of course. This allows us, if we are on blue coin, to click immediately and then potentially pull out our Sewer Raiders, or play like Morels immediately. So keep in mind, because Off the Books has that passive, all attributes cost 1 less coin. So I will mention all the tributes as we go through them. First up, the Witchfinder. Self-explanatory, very powerful card. Gives us also 3 tokens which we can turn into coins. And the one thing about this deck that you definitely feel after playing Jackpot for so long is over profiting is an issue again. And in many of my games you're going to see today, I do over profit. But a lot of those situations I didn't really have a way out of it, because you have to worry about spenders and stuff again, and this deck doesn't have the most spend. It does have spenders for sure, but again, these spenders are valuable, and getting them killed early on is actually a bad idea. Professor, another very powerful card, and obviously King of Beggars. You're going to see how powerful this card is still in this deck. Wholesome Jr., We Are Devotion. Vivaldi's Bank for a bit of consistency. That's the other weakness of this deck. This deck does not have the best consistency. I'm running only Vivaldi's Bank, and I'm running Sewer Raiders and Boats. That's it. If I miss a card, that's it. It's just unlucky. We're unlucky on our end. Savola, obviously. Savola with the King of Beggars combo is phenomenally powerful. Morels, Tribute 5 here, by the way, guys. Not Tribute 6 because of our passive. Savola's same is Tribute 8, not Tribute 9. So that's interesting, because if you're in the last round with just Savola in your hand and 0 coins, you can get the Tribute 8 by just simply spending all your leader coins. You just click this guy 3 times out of the 4, and then Savola gives you 2 coins himself. Very powerful now. That's pretty good, right? Gradient is not Tribute 4 and synergizes really well with obviously our Witchfinder and all our bounty applying cards. Very good. Flying Redanian, just a fantastic card. We don't need to explain this. Horson's Freak Show is one of the best 7 provision cards in the game. Kurt is our melee choice or our Purify. I'm running a single Salamander Mage just to ensure that we can hit, in case suppose we miss Savola for some reason, we can still hit the Tribute countdown for King of Beggars. In this case, it's Tribute 3. So keep that in mind. Now, there is a consideration to potentially run a second Salamander Mage and maybe remove Sewer Raiders for something else. That is another good consideration. If that is the case, you could potentially run, let's go to the Syndicate faction, you could run maybe something like an Eavesdrop if you want to improve your consistency. You could also run Payday, you could run Hysteria. Like, there's some pretty decent crime cards you could run here. I chose to go for this one just to get some thinning in the deck. But yeah, Eavesdrop is another alternative choice, and then you could run a second Salamander Mage, because this card is actually very good. If you can spend the Tribute, it plays as 5 plus 6, which is 11. Obviously -3 in this case, so it's actually an 8-point card that has a pretty good passive ability as well. Double Witch Hunter Executioner, double Sewer Raiders, 2 Slanders, 2 Renegade Mages. This card in this deck is basically a 7/4 for free because it's a tribute 0, so you don't. So just keep in mind you have to click the tribute, but you're not actually spending any cards. Keep that in mind. 1 Witch Hunter, double Tax Collector, and finally double Sea Jackal. So this is the deck, guys. You're gonna see 4 games in ranked, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Let's just jump right into them. All right, here we go. Enslave is game number 1.
The quill is mightier than the sword.
So obviously tactics, which means Ardal Calvé are a given. Okay, mulligan you. We are going first, so we can thin these out immediately if we need to. It's kind of a gold-heavy hand. I'm not a big fan of it. I might mulligan Graydon. Jackal's nice. It's a spender. I think we keep this hand, right? Alright, so we'll start with this. Immediately play this out.
Longships are overrated.
Longships are overrated. Four tactics in hand. Okay, good to know. I could play this. I might save it for maybe a Fire Scorpion or something. We'll see. Do I want to bounty that though? I don't have access to Forsen, so it might be difficult. Or I don't even have the Executioners, right? So again, it's going to be difficult. Let's play this, I guess.
You missed one bloody lecture on portals, and it's your life.
And it's your life? Bloody hell. Enslave 5 means minimum 8 tactics. My guess is 9. Just for the Ardal reach. We haven't played Calvé yet, and guarantee you Calvé's in hand. There he is. There's the big lad.
I shall not.
So this actually is not a bad slander at all. It's not actually a bad slander, because I can use Forsen on it and get rid of it. Now they could obviously use Dirty Joust to buff it. Master of Puppets. Ooh.
I am your source of self-destruction.
We do overprofit, obviously, but that's okay. This pulls out boat. Master of Puppets, why would you be playing that? So this card existing means it's I obviously can't play Sea Jackal. I don't want to remove this without having some, unless I pull Forsen. I could maybe play Salamander Mage. That could be a thing, but again, not the best target. So I think we'll just take the pass here. Haven't seen much from them. Is it a good idea to take a pass here? You know what? We'll take the pass. We'll try to survive the bleed. Diplomacy. Needs to be a 6-point card here, buddy. What are the chances you get a 6-point card from Diplomacy? Syndicate has some decent bronzes. Like, if they get this, that's what 6. That's what 6 exactly. Ugh, lucky them. It's just enough. Right, so I'm looking for Graydon Post. Obviously, you know, if we have to survive the bleed, I have Tribute 5 here, I have Tribute 3, so that's 8, missing 4 coins. And we got some Bolo, never mind. Alright, now look at the Beggar. 2 Jackals is too much. Okay, so what I'd like to have these Fion.
Onward to be showered with Imperial gold.
I could spend tribute and kill it, or I could try to fetch for Kurt. Is that a good idea? How many cards would I say? I would see 8 cards, and I have 10. I mean, Kurt would have to be real low, right? Oh, he's on the very top. My man.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh
Actually good.
sizzle.
That is really good. He wasn't too far. Perfect. But yeah, if the only way we missed him is if he was the one of the bottom 2 cards. So this might be because they're trying to play Damien De La Tour and Hefty Helga, I guess. My guess is Damien De La Tour, right? And if it is Damien, we can simply... Okay, there's a Hefty. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this
Evil's
and
not
apply 1 bleeding on it. The reason is, if they do decide to boost it with something, I can just Morels then. I'll go for the Morels. This thing is gonna die, obviously. But it's worth it, right? Then I can Professor it. Amnesty? Swears. Ooh, yeah. So he should get buffed this bad guy, so it's good to see that. Right. Again, I'm over profiting here again. I'm at 8 coins.
Fears already besmirched your breeches, I presume.
So we're losing coins here, which is unfortunate, but you know what? It's fine. It is fine. There's a Damien.
I'll defend the Duquesa to my dying breath.
So I think I just take the Morels here.
The eternal fire casts a long shadow.
7. So we're fine. We have Savola in hand always. Having 4 coins is so good. It means that if you have full leader charge, you will always really hit Tribute 8 on Savola with this leader, because obviously Tribute goes down by 1 because of the passive. Really powerful stuff. Ardle, bye-bye boat. Let's put him at 20, let's put 16.
Do you not
So
see
it means I can't play this without losing the lead. So...
shame to let this beauty go to waste?
do I click it again to avoid leader? Because if they use assassination, it goes to 5. So they can assassinate and enslave, right? Stefan, okay.
What do you need me to do?
Alright.
You fear me, I sense it, I smell it.
Bribery. Okay, double bribery. Are there any good cards for that? That's fine. I do have a boosted unit. And I assume they are Devotion? I think they're Devotion. Wait, they went for this. Double Horseman, wow. Not bad, not bad. They might enslave this, right?
We've not had enough.
Oh, they're not Devotion, okay. That's good to know. They are not Devotion. No spender on the board, unfortunately. That's pretty bad, yeah. This is 7. Plus 3. It's 10. 10 is exactly 1 less.
Evil is at work. They have been sightings.
So if they pass here, which I'm giving them opportunity, I'll just take it with Witch Hunter. That's actually pretty bad, you know. Maybe it was a mistake playing this so willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Letho Kingslayer. Goddamn fools. Alright, I'll give you another pass up. I just take Savola, I think, here. Screw it, right?
Oh, I love this job.
If they pass here, maximum carryover. What's your last card then? What is your last card? Letho is... You had like a lot of stuff, you know. Pretty top-heavy deck they have, and the fact they have Spheres to me suggests they might not, if not running Amnesty. Excuse me. They're not running Amnesties. But I'm... Muzzle. Oh, come on. You know what? That's fine. And there's the... Yep, there's the forfeit. Cool. Perfect, that's game number 1. Let's find another game, guys. Okay, here it is. IZ.
Famous last
I was actually
words
very
right
surprised I didn't go up against this in my previous video when I was playing Nilfgaard. Going first again, okay. So we'll get rid of you, get rid of one of you. That's good to have. It's not a bad hand actually, pretty good hand. We have bounty appliers in 2 ways, which is nice. 3 actually here. Might not necessarily need the purifier depending or not if they're running Donimir, which I guess you don't see. Now the problem is we're devotion, which means we have no way to get rid of siege. So if we do win, we need to try to bleed the siege out. If I drop this, this just gets boiling oiled. So we'll start with this.
Sewers remind me of the fjords back home.
I just realized in the first game I didn't use a single leader charge. Yeah, we won that round game pretty comfortably. Siege tower, okay.
I'm an
Is
officer.
it double siege
I'm a
master? Yes,
gentleman.
it is. Double siege master. Look at that.
I pass on every
I
turn.
pass on every 10 round.
We'll need full Z6 CV1265X for that.
So I'm expecting a boiling oil here. Sentient Spellweaver, interesting.
Natural.
Interesting.
Of course.
Playing some weird combo, I guess. We'll get rid of this. Bounty this pulls out boat, and then I can drop the execution on it. So that's the only thing, right? Like, because we're not running jackpot. Ooh.
Yes.
This might be my freak show actually. This is actually freak show. Is this freak show? I think it's time to drop freak show, yeah. So I spend 4 coins, I go to 5. Like this, go to 7. So this. If you're getting boiling oil, might as well use it all now. Actually, I should have killed this. I should have killed both soldiers. I don't know why I wasted 2 coins on this. It just removes our crew pocket, right? Margarita, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I can take a pass here if I want, but it's not a very healthy pass. So I can apply bounty on this. Actually, no, I can just do this.
Magic sows chaos.
So if they keep playing, I can play this and I just use 1 leader charge. I get there. Banard students. Are they playing alumni?
Will we warm up with a fire spell?
Are they playing alumni for some reason?
The job's a job.
Quick ones here. Let's go. Go back to 7 coins. We'll use 1. Chapter. So they are playing a mixture. Very interesting. It's an expensive deck then if they're running Siege as well. And I'm assuming they're running Amphibious Assault since it's NR. AA is still a very powerful card. Not running NR. Looks like they missed. No, never mind. They hit the Banard. I think I just take the pass, honestly.
Kaboom! Out that goes.
I think I take the pass here. I don't really want to spend any of these. I could drop Sea Jackal, obviously. Sea Jackal's not a bad card to play. How many points do they need? I'm getting 0. They need 10 points. Could use Sea Jackal though. Let's just do this. I'm getting full carryover. They need to play 10 points. Tower's worth 2. This is patience 2 right now. This is worth 2. So they're 18 essentially because of the once the vitality takes. This is worth 4. So they're at 22. So they can take this in. Obviously they can take this in 1 with a 4-point card, but it would mean committing Chapter of Wizards. I don't think they need to use leader. Unless they value their Chapter of Wizards more than whatever the card they're going to play. Come on, Mr. Opponent or Miss Opponent. UZ Rap. No, wait, what's that? UZR Beta? I like how Danline just. Wow, what? Artifact compression. Okay, there's no disconnect, which means our opponent just gave up. Dude, I took a good pass. Just play the game. My god. There, you see it? Look at that.
We saw their cities delicate as if woven in the morning mist.
You set your match, puppet.
Okay. Yeah. I think our opponent is maybe a little salty. It seems like it. Or maybe they had to go to the bathroom. Or the doorbell rang and they ran away. Either way, it doesn't feel like this though because... There it is. I do not know what happened. But our opponent did not seem happy with my pass. That's what I'm getting, you know. Even Dandeline's scoffing at them. Alright, so you know what? I'll just skip to the next game. See you guys then. Right, here we go. Monsters, Fruits of Biscuit. Okay.
Just great.
I'm going second this time, which is always a nice thing to see. Get rid of boat here. This is actually useful against any Thrive engine. Two of these is actually useful as well. I think I just keep this hand, I think. I don't want to brick my sewer raiders. Here we go. Triss versus Dandelion. Who wins? I mean, I assume this is rare. Okay. This is probably relics of some kind. If I play this, they can obviously go for Predatory Dive.
No, dwarves do
But,
not qualify for childcare tax relief.
I need the coins. I need the coins to start developing. Wildland Riders, okay.
I mean, full Z6 CV1265X for that.
So far, pretty standard plays. There's the Witch Apprentice, and they do have Sabbath as well. Like, that's a little scary, actually. It's a lot of points. I can't play boat here. Do I just take the Morels here? No, I think I don't think I should take the Morels. I think I could just take Kurt Bounty here.
The flames of righteousness do not scorch the innocent.
Take the Bounty here. That's the Brewers. That gives me coins though. I mean, I do. It gives me the coins. How many points am I behind? The thing is, I have to keep in mind if they decide to pass this turn, 60. So they go to 44. I need to beat 45, which is 31 points. So I have 31 points. This is worth. This goes to. I think I just take the pass here. It's too far. The reach is too far. They're considering play? No, okay. At least board comes up, but we still have Sewer Raiders in hand, which is a little unfortunate. Now I'd like to draw my Freak Show. Junior. Slander's okay. Double Slander's not the best. That's fine. Press is nice. I think I just get rid of you at this point. I had an inkling that I would draw the second one. The foresight in me. Really unfortunately we missed this. This is the one thing I'd say about this deck. I think the consistency is a little difficult to have. Especially because I'm running Devotion, right? You know, maybe non-Devotion is the right way to go. You can remove Forsen for... Yes. See, this is where having one of these would be super useful.
It's a pity I can never finish.
You missed one bloody lecture on portals.
We'll do this. You'll have to play a relic, obviously. Megascope, okay.
Make way! Move it!
So we have the lead here. Ratcatcherus, okay. It's really unfortunate. Like, I could apply bounty on this, but I think it's a little too slow. We'll just take this for now.
Sewers remind me of the fjords back home.
Because they click it, I need to kill the active one, so I can kill the next one once they split it right here.
It's rude.
It's rude. Very rude. They play something here.
My eyes are down here.
Hey, my eyes are down here. I also base on this thing 3. Just take a professor here.
Don't trouble yourself with pleas for mercy.
If I click take 2 coins, both puts me at 25, so there's no point. So we'll just wait for now. So I assume they're playing Garnicora. There she is. There's the bloody mistress. So this has to be MO Relicts target, I think.
Anyone knows?
I'm gonna click once as well. This pulls out boat. And then next turn I can play Salamander Mage to kill the fruits as well, so... There's the second guy on Ken. So Mamuna is what? They're playing Mamuna. Looks like it's on Griffin.
Come closer. Come on now, try.
4. Sheep nose. Oh my god. Like, this is where this card is so useful. This card. Where's my bloody card, man?
Use it. Not sure for one just yet, but
I think we're at this point we're forced to play Savola here. Really sucks I missed these 2 cards here. Super useful. Really unfortunate. Spores, alright. So I guess we just play Savolia. So Prophet 2, so I need to do this once.
I want to see corpses. Corpses everywhere.
There we go. So we're in the lead now. They do get 10 points of carryover though. If they play the last card... Yeah, okay. Right, so Gradient is actually really useful here. I don't think they have any consumes left. They play Brewers. Sorry, yeah, they play Brewers. Gradient's useful here. I'm gonna get rid of you. All these back. I think I just keep this hand here.
Most villainous.
It's a very big Gradient. And this has Tribute 4 because of the passive here. Now, do you have a consume? You do not. All right. So I think what I do
It's a pity I can never finish.
is I get rid of this right now. I think I should have clicked that as well, just to pull out both. Thunder, alright. So I don't want to rush into the gradient in case they have heat wave. In case they have heat wave. It's pretty far down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins for that. This is just better, yeah. Do this. I'm just hoping last card is not heat wave. Sorry, a consume. If it's a consume, then I got too greedy then. There's the Mamuna, the Griffin. So do this. Click once. Alright, what's your last card, dude? What is your last card? It's Weavers. Okay, okay. Right, so this. And boom, there we go. Just do all this. There we go. Woo! Hell yeah, let's go. Alright guys, I'm gonna find one last game for you. Alright, final game. Asterisk Pro Gamer. We're playing against Force of Nature. Interesting. So obviously this patch monsters didn't receive any changes at all. So I'm wondering if the same decks from last patch are still viable. So for example, last patch monster decks that were popular were the Fleder one, the Fleder spam Blood Scent deck, and then the triple Gurnikora that became popular towards the very end of the patch. Right now, obviously, we went up against a Relic Swarm deck with Bloody Mistress. Force of Nature to me suggests Koschey. So the thing about Koschey is Hosen is very good against it because it doesn't really spawn at large base strength. Now we do obviously need to worry about Defender and Purify is in the deck, unfortunately. So we'll start off with our Tax Collector.
Deals can be filed within 7 years.
Within 7 years. Guy that sounds so done with his job, which I can understand. So let's see what we do here. Try to get to 4 coins obviously ourselves, and then thin out our Sewer Raiders. Old Spirit Tab, okay. Is that worth Morelsing? Is the question. Is that ever worth Morelsing? Because if I Morels it, right, it's a thin. Maybe not though. I don't think so actually. It's weird, right? It's really weird. Hosen just immediately banishes it and pulls out the other one at 12. Actually, quite an awkward hand here, but.
You missed one bloody lecture on portals.
So I'm gonna do this just so I deny them the 18 strength one. Not sure if that's the correct move, but I just want to see how it plays out if I do decide to go for this. Ice Giant, okay. They have a lot of points. They do have a lot of points.
Make way! Move it!
but we're not super far away. Keep in mind. I don't mind going for a long round against them because I do have some decent removal options, especially this card right here. So... Wild on Hound, okay. I take the Professor for this. Do I take the Professor for this? Or is it better for me to just save it for Koschey? I haven't spent anything. I'm just gonna take a pass here. I think it's better not to spend Professor and then still lose a round. Then it's better to not spend Professor and, you know, save him for that future, right? Because again, he's very good against Koschey. I can tribute him to get the there's a Purifier. We then mulligan you. So we'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you. Pretty good hand here. Very happy about this. Again, missing our Hosen's Freak Show. I do have the bank though this time, so if they pass, I might actually just go for the a charge into Sewer Raiders. I still haven't done a boat though. Haha. Drink a lava. Alright. Huh, okay. We'll do this and
Map's upside down again.
go for the thin. Puts me ahead as well. Not that that's much of a concern when I'm still within the 7-card range. But this might be the round where we might be forced to commit Savola. So, knowing this, I mean, it might have been actually worth going for his Hosen here as well. Just wipe out these two. Okay, Garantir early on. Ooh. Really? That is a super early. Wait, I was... Oh, no, I was supposed to click... I shouldn't have clicked the tribute there. I'm stupid. That's okay. Puts me down here. I was not supposed to click tribute. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So, that's the first Koschey down. There's the beast. We can kill that with Orson Jr. There it is. So now we just take the Orson here. They're playing Witch's Sabbath, right? That would really suck for us. I don't know if this deck has the provisions for that. Could have. It definitely could have it. Then again, if they are playing Witch's Sabbath, they're getting a 12, they're getting a 7, and then they're getting a one of the 4s, but there's so many 4s. That's the other Koschey. With the leader as well. Alright. So they still haven't hit Adrenaline, which is why I'm not too fussed about this.
Why the nose strips? Anyone know?
So, how many... I'm gonna... Actually, let's... I'm gonna click this. Actually, it's still a die though. No point. You know what? It's not worth it. I was thinking should I pull Botar, but I realized it just puts me on 25, the same as them. That's the Witch's Apprentice, okay.
A witch's best friend is a pig.
It's a pig?
No doubt.
No doubt.
Best not play with fire, liable to get burnt.
Cool. Cobb is at 2, which means Savola does yoink him out. Again, Savola's gonna be our last play. We're gonna try to save him as much as possible. Now, with Vivaldi's, I'd like to look for free shows.
Time's here.
Is the other Ice Giant? Yeah. No, it's the Anel Conqueror. Oh, so they're Devotion as well, okay. Doing this just so I don't overprofit. Nice. Cool. So that's the second Witch Apprentice gone as well, which is actually really good for me.
Yet
So it's good to know that they're devotion. It's really good to know. This is 6. Can put the purify. Put on. Do I have the coins for this? I don't think so, right? It's pretty awkward. I really can't kill many of these things here. This is 4, puts me at 38. I'm at 5 coins. I can click twice. That's 4 plus 8. 8 is, yeah, it should be enough.
Oak makes for the best pyres.
Makes for the best pyres. Let's bring you down. They have no passive points, so we are in the lead here. One thing to keep in mind is if I do click all of these, I do have enough for the Savola combos. Very important to keep that in mind.
The flames of righteousness do not scorch the
Alright, take the
innocent.
Purifier. I don't think they're playing Witch's Sabbath. There's no way. Like, Witch's Sabbath doesn't even pull out like, the important cards for them now. She who knows, alright.
Naught can stop me. Not even.
That's a little annoying. Holy shit, this is full leader into Savola? Is that what I have to do? That is not good. Anyway, I can get ahead with Sea Jackal. Sea Jackal puts me at 48.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole thing down.
I need, what, 6 points? And... Cool, okay. Right, so... I have no leader charges left, so I need coins. The way I get coins is this gives me 3, I get 2 from Savola, obviously. And you hit 7. If I get Graydon, that'd be pretty useful. Slander. How many coins do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this should be it. This should be good enough. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a little annoying.
Evil is at work.
So I was hoping to get Graydon. Graydon would be fantastic here. Because I don't want to spend coins on, obviously, that. So yeah, we can now do this, yeah. I probably should have kept the card. That was maybe a mistake, but at least we can do this
No one
combo.
can stop the Salamandra. No one.
So this place has 3, so essentially 3 more points here. And I think
Move those hooves!
we win.
We'll both be happy.
There we go, guys. There it is. A little close, but you know, we got there in the end. My voice is a little off today. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys next time. Take care.